Ooh. There's a lot of construction going on in this neighborhood. I put on the filter for the mic to try and keep it so it mutes the background noise. I mean, there's stuff going on over here, over there, over there. This whole neighborhood, I feel bad. Like, I'm not upgrading my house this week. I'm pretty much done with my house, except the fence, which we're going to do soon. Anyways, hey, this is day 95. Here we go. 95. We're going to hit 250,000 today at least. Another milestone on the way to 1 million. So it's 25% of 1 million. Oh. Obviously, we need to do some taping again. If you can see Bob's shoulder flopping around on here. First set of the day. I'm actually a little stiff today. That's 100. Let's do a little bit of left hand. Even if it's just like some easy peasy left-handed swings. Oh, whoa, I can wave to some people here. Hit the wrong button there or something. We're at 110. I thought that was Badger. It is not Badger. Sometimes I see the avatars. I thought it was somebody from one of the armored fighting stuff we do. Come on, left hand. Ah. More to go till 200. It's 200. I should do a set of 51. So the way that the 250,000th hit is going to fall is going to be an odd number. If I do a set of 51 right now, that'll round it off to here we are. See what I mean? So look, we got 250,000th hit coming up. If I can do 51, that would put us in let's do 151. That'll round it off to a nice even number. Then we keep track of when approximately the 250,000th hit will be. We can do something special, like a spin move or something to celebrate it. So we're at 200. I'm going to do 151 to put us at 351. $9.50, 51. And thanks for hanging out there. I know we got super... Like, what's up there? Leah G and Royal and Mac Daddy, what's up again? So I did state a few times, we're gonna, because we do have like 13 super fans. I hate that they took the whole subscriber plan away. They used to be like $2.49 or something, or for a subscription, and now it's like $9. But we got 13 people paying $9 a month, so I'm trying to make it worth it. Now they took away subscriber videos, so it's Thursdays and Sundays gonna be subscriber only chats, whatever. Because they raised the price of $10, so I gotta try and make it worth it. So Thursdays and Sundays. Let's do another 100 here, and I'll post at 351. That's 50. All right. So now, I'll probably just go in sets of like 100 here for a little bit. Let's write this down before I forget. I left my drink over there in the sun. Let me get it. I have a couple drinks with me today. So, check this out. These plastic water bottles, not plastic, aluminum. I've had this water bottle. I've saved so many water bottles from getting buried in the earth with this thing. See, it's dented up. It's got some dents over the years. This was like $2.50. I bought 2 of them. I've used 2 of them for over a year and a couple months. Plastic lid, whatever. So I lost one of the caps somehow in my backyard. I don't know how or where it went. But, oh, thanks for the like. Thank you, Red Creeper. What's up? Hey. Welcome. This is the benefits day. Subscriber, super fan only chat today. Thursdays and Sundays. I was just saying, this is over a year old. I found more of them today. Here's what we got. What up, Creeper? So I got 2 more. So now we got 2 more aluminum water bottles. I can retire that one. I'm probably going to just set that one in the kitchen as a souvenir. But I've saved so many water bottles by just filling these up and came around with me. What up, Redneck? Oh, thanks for the like, man. James, what's up today? New aluminum water bottles. These things are great. All right, let me write this down. Here's where we're at. We're going to hit 250,000 today. I don't know if it's going to be... I'm going to stream later tonight, too. Most likely. So we're at 351. I don't use this yellow, but we'll try and use that as the marker in between. Alright. Instead of a comma or something. A comma would make it confusing, or a slash could make it confusing. So we're now at... We're now at 247,500. So I'll do another set of 5. Let's get another set of 500 in, just to round it up to this, and then we need and then on the 2,000th hit it'll be 250K, which is crazy. Ew. What's up there? E and Babby. What up? Don't know if we'll hit the 250K on daylight or nighttime. But either way, we're close. We're closing in. Oh man, I hope the sound's better. I think I selected a noise filter on here so you can hear me a little better than all the construction noise out here today. Wouldn't you know, last night, one of the very few times we get to see Jimmy on the live stream, and there's some error and I can't download the footage from last night. What the heck? That's about 100. I think I did a little bit more. Oh. We're at 140. Creeper, for those roses, we're going to do a whole other... We'll do a more intense set. This will put us at 240. 240. And a couple extra. Alright. Creeper, the 50,000 roses total thing's kind of a joke. I appreciate you adding to the rose pool. Creeper, what up today? So we got 250. Or 350. What did I say it was going to be? Whew. I just missed it. I saw it looked like somebody might have just tuned in. Oh, it's Ryan. Ryan, what's up? How's it going today? We're going to hit 250,000 this afternoon, I believe. Thanks for hitting the like button. I'm dying out here. It's so hot. Oh, the phone is now in the sun, everybody. We actually need to move it. Because the worst thing that can happen is this live stream go, yo, oh! Like I was just saying, the 50,000 is a joke, the total. Thank you for roses. This set is for you. We'll just say, I forget if I said we're going to be at 250 or 350, so. The next set's for you. This will put us at 350. I believe I miscounted and we've done a little bit more than I've said. So yeah, I was like, how many roses do you want to set as a goal? Oh, and to go popular. Go populars. Thank you for that. This is a perk for everybody who's actually super fans today. So super fan only chat. Everybody else out there, I guess, just has to listen to us. But, you know, I want to make it worth it. So we got our own day, Thursdays and Sundays. All right, this will officially 350. I believe I forgot to count a whole 100. But anyway, here we go. Alright, official 350. And for them go populars, let's just do another 50. We'll make it 4. Jeremy, what's up? Jeremy has the Jeremy, we got to use the alternate chat today. Like, there are ways, you know, a few people, if you're not super fans, that we can still chat. Alright, this will make it 400. Very close to 250,000. The highlight of the day is going to be the 250,000th hit. I don't know, it's probably just going to be something like a spin move. But we're going to try and time it so we can narrow it down. Yo! Alright. This will put us at 450. We're just going to do, and then for those Go Populars, we'll just do 150 to round up to, and it'll be an even 500 to write down. Here we go! Oh! Oh! Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Oh, as we go on, that's 77, 8, 7, 8. Oh! Who that? Seamstress! That's 500. Let's write it down before we forget. Seamstress, I owe you 100 right now. Like, right now. Let me write this down. The 250,000th hit is happening today. Alright. This is for Seamstress, this set is for you. Boo the Hurt, what up? What's up, Boo? Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, that's a lot of Go Populars. We're gonna do the heart mate right now for Seamstress. Then we're gonna keep the intensity cranked up a little bit for that for the Go Populars. Oh, Jeremy! Level 10. Let's actually put a sticker on there to celebrate. Boo the Hurt, I hope you're having a great day, for one. If you're working, great day at work, etc. Everybody else, hope you're having a good day. 100 hits right here for Seamstress, for that heart me. Thanks for that like button. That should be 100. Man, I'm actually feeling my left shoulder is a little worn out. I'm gonna get the lighter buckler. It's just right inside everybody. I don't blame you. I'm sitting away for the camera for like 10 seconds. I don't blame anyone for dipping out while I'm not looking. I'm getting a lighter buckler. Hang on. The problem is that I can feel that a little bit in my left shoulder. No, not bad. It's a little worn, feels a little worn out. Enchanted Pixie, what's up? Pixie, I hope. All right, people who have the, I think people who've been here long enough, like Seamstress, Boo, I hope that you can comment and stuff that you're already just enrolled in the Superfan program, because that's how I think it should work. And I'm going to find an alternative, so anyone who does remember the subscription service, how I try to make it cooler, a cheaper package, like I'm going to start a Patreon or something, or something like that. That's what I've had a couple people suggest, because then you can set your own thing. It's kind of dumb. I think Superfan's only $9.99. There's no option for anything cheaper. However, when I search the Superfan menu, it says $3.49. Like I don't think you have to pay $9.99. I don't know how it works. Every day I refresh the stats on this app on TikTok to see how it's working. It doesn't seem to. Thank you for that like button. It doesn't seem to really tell me anything. Like I need more info on it. Anyway. Jeremy, this set's for you. Those Go Populars, man. We set 50,000 roses is the goal. I wish I could just keep it like that, just add to it till one day, but I think it'll reset after this, which is too bad. It'd be cool to have a 50,000. Maybe one day we'll have a 24-hour live stream. What do I do in a whole day if I stayed awake for a whole day? How many hits could I get in 24 hours, y'all think? 2,000? 20,000? 50,000? If I just sat out here for 24 hours straight, talking to chat, I have to scratch my back with my sword. That's one thing about the sword. We used to hand out back scratchers at work. I work at a hospital, right? And we used to have back scratchers. They were like these wooden things that had like a wooden hand on the end, right, to scratch your back. We ended up having to get rid of them because, if you can imagine, in a hospital, a lot of people come in that take blood thinners, and some of these guys were scratching their backs so hard that they were like causing themselves to bleed. They'd scratch their skin open. So we don't do those anymore. This set's a little chill. After this set here, I should be about 50. Then I'm gonna do this set for Jeremy. We got some new water bottles today. I have to go to this parent-teacher thing for my daughter's school today. If y'all heard, the girl I was seeing broke up. We broke up. I had to call that off. Long story. I will retell it tomorrow when everybody can comment. How about that? But yeah, I woke up. I had like 6 unanswered text messages, like from her again. I just deleted the conversation. I was like, whatever. All right. As we were chatting and just like estimating, we were very close to 100. I bet you that we did more than 100, which will put us at 200. A good number. Now we do 100 for Jeremy. Thanks for that like button. Oh, 40,000. I'm sorry, I did not see. Yeah, I'm down for a few days after. I might not. I take a little break. I bet you I'd be good. Sorry, seamstress, I didn't see that. Well, I'm sitting here talking, looking at the thing. I didn't see that you'd commented. My bad on that. This set's for Jeremy. Boo the Hurt, thanks for hanging out. Ah, man. 40,000 in a day. Let's see, there's 24 hours. I can get like 5,000 hits in about, because when we're talking and stuff, it takes about 5-6 hours, I think. Ah, cool. Alright, so let's see. If I was going to estimate it, let's just say, I don't know if we get 40,000. I bet you get 25,000. 30 if we really push it. The problem is I won't be able to upload the live stream. That file will be way too big to download and to upload onto YouTube. I'd have to dual stream it. And YouTube only saves a 12-hour clip. The other thing too, I don't know how TikTok would handle it. Would they make me get off? I'd be using a lot of their data or bandwidth or whatever you call it. All right, this set put us at 300. Then we're gonna have. We're gonna hit 250,000 today. I have till 2:30, not 2:30, 3:30, like at the latest. Unless my daughter texts me, somewhere around 2:30, we might be getting some text. So she's staying after school to go. She's in the sports medicine club for her school. She's the only one in it. So I guess it's not interesting, but you know, to work with the trainers and stuff. So she's staying after school to go to their football practice to help with that. The neighbors are talking. So just before I do this set, oh, yo, Tony, what's up? Judahite, Tony, if you're there. So I try to avoid the neighbors. It's not like I don't like them. I just don't like talking all the time. And the ones over there will talk and talk and talk. And I'm like, man, like why? Like, what's new? I don't know. To me, it's not my cup of tea. It's nice to say hi, have somebody like to talk to once in a while, but not every day. Not for me, at least. I guess if you don't go out, you know, that's your friends group, your circle. All right. Alright, that's so is for Jeremy. That's 300. We're going to keep it rolling. 300, working on 400 here. I had told a story on here a while ago about how I used to lift with one of my friends, and he'd drive all the time, right? Greg! What up, Greg? Boo the Hurt. Greg, seamstress. Oh, I think it's just us. Creeper, Tony, whoever else I think took off. That's fine. It's cool. We're all just doing our things today. Hope everybody, even if they stop by just for a moment, has a good day. Gonna hit 250,000, and you know, we go to the gym, and he would drive, and what would happen is he would talk to the neighbors for a whole half hour to get off the street. Like, they'd be walking down the street, he'd roll the window down, we'd stop to talk for 10 to 15 minutes. I'd be thinking, like, can we just get to the gym? Oh, I think that's what made me against talking to the neighbors all the time. Oh, Creeper, yes. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, have a good class. It was good to see ya. I'll be back on later tonight, too, I believe, everybody, just so we know. Got to get these numbers up. Should be 90. That should be 400. We got the awesome brand new aluminum water bottles. You buy $5. I got 2 of them. I reuse these things so much. Ah, good stuff. $400 going on $500. Give my left arm a break for a second. Kind of weird. This is actually one of the first times my left arm's a little worn out. Got almost like a whole month till the next tournament we're doing. It's actually going to have some teams coming from Europe, or at least one team from Europe, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm actually going to get to fight longsword against someone from Europe, from the European Boohurt stuff, which is great. I have to study the film. I have to study the footage to see how he fights. I have not seen the guy fight longsword before, but he's like one of the best in the world for his weight class. For those, like the pro fights. All right, almost at 500 to write down here. Maybe I'll live stream when I start fixing my fence. We could fix the fence mixed in with hitting the Pell. Be a decent live stream maybe. I don't know. Might not be. Might be boring. Might be stupid. Might be fun. Who knows? But 500. Oh, a bunch of those seeds just flew by. I should have caught one, made a wish. That's weird. There's none of those plants in this yard. I don't know how they're getting here. They're just flying over top. I didn't get any apples this year. That apple tree was kind of crappy this year. All right, 500 to write down. Let's see where we're at on the chart. So we are at, let's see, 47 and 149. So that's 48,500. Boo, please tell me you didn't have to spend any money to be in the fan club. Yeah, right. Well, hey, I guess it happens. A good break. You get to watch a little bit. You got plans for going? Good. And you haven't yet. Yes, awesome. I was fairly certain. I think a lot of us regular people that interact and have had interactions and gifted each other and stuff in here, I believe we're already like just grandfathered into the club. I don't remember how many we were just on, so we'll just start over. This is onwards to another set of 500. 10. So the next, the next tournament is at Blood and Suds 3 over in Maryland. It's gonna be great. I can only stay for the first day though, unfortunately. I heard that they're gonna make it into 2 days. White Company is coming. I don't know if you know about that. So White Company is going to be in the house. It's going to be great. A fully fledged international boot tournament's coming up. Chitwood, what up? Yeah, it's going to be. I'm going to get to. Yeah, one of the guys in the longsword pool is one of the guys from the UK or whatever the team's from. It'll be neat. Alright, that'll put us at 100 on the way to 500. Gonna hit 250k today, I believe. I will just have the highlight video of the day from today. It's just gonna be the 250,000th hit. Probably nothing too crazy. I don't have any cool celebration for it. Ooh, I hit my own ear on that one. Five, 67, 68, 69, 70, 270, right? I believe that puts us at 300 to write down. 3 going on 4. Just kind of rolling through it today. We got till about 3:30, unless my daughter texts me and I have to get up to her school sooner. Hopefully that will not happen because that means I need to take a shower. It's this parent night, not like parent-teacher night. So you go as a parent, you get your kid's schedule with all the classes, and you just see what their day is like. That's how you meet all their teachers. You just go from one period to the other. And I could not show up sweaty from hitting Bob in the backyard. I'd like to shave first too. So yeah, I hope she doesn't text me at 2:30 and be like, "There's no football practice. You got to come get me now," or something. Because that means I have to just run out the door, throw on a different pair of pants. I don't want to wear these to the parent-teacher thing, although I should. But anyway, to meet all the parents the first day, I won't wear my medieval stuff. They usually find out somehow during the year, though. All right, this is going on to 400 hits, right? Yeah, the first time I just try and wear something normal. But I got kicked off of my daughter's school campus one time for doing ladder drills with my longsword and then swinging my longsword around, even though it's not sharp. It's the one I use all the time on here. And they came and they're like, "You can't do that here." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "It's just exercise. I mean, it's not sharp." They're like, "I know, but still, some of the parents puts them on edge." I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." So, and then like all my daughter's friends in school would like watch my fight videos. So it's like they all eventually figure out, I guess. But one day I will most likely show up with some baggy pants with Waningas, or whatever you call those things, the leg wraps. Yeah. You know, I'm just in the corner, and I'd make sure I'm way off to the side. I'd put the ladders out. It's obvious I'm just doing exercise or something. Swinging a long sword around a little bit, like, oh well. I'm so sorry. With my fake longsword and ladders, I was being a problem. I was like, all right, whatever. So I just go to the park. The park next to the school. I do the same thing. Does anyone out there notice, is the sound any better? There's 3 houses under construction in my neighbor's houses, and I turned on this filter, a noise filter, I believe, to make it so it sounds better, so I'm not totally just like, so you can hear the voice better over all this stuff happening. The phone is back in the sun. Let me do a check on the heat, how the temperature is. And Boo, I hope you're getting some good bunny today, by the way. The phone's actually not overheating, so we'll just leave it there. Good. Thank you about the sound. Ooh. Wow. Wait, are you talking about like? Yeah, but the booze delivery. I used to get to deliver some of that stuff. At one time, I was like the man in this little town out here I live by to deliver that in the winter. Oh, man. At this time of day, and that sucks too, because that wastes your time also. I want to try and time this 250,000th hit. Nice, nice. Heck yeah. I used to deliver them to homes. We had this store I worked at, and they could order a 6-pack online, you know, and I'd deliver it or something like that. In the winter, when no one could drive, I would have my four-wheel drive Dodge Ram. It was great times. Just getting an estimate on here where we're at. I want to make sure we don't miss the 250,000th hit. And if anyone here is not here when it happens, it'll be the highlight later. Let's see. This will be the highlight, like, tonight. So it's 247,500. 2,000. All right, 48, 49. 1,000 more. So we have to do 1,000 more hits, and then on the 1,000th hit, it'll be approximately 250,000. Perfect, perfect. All right. Let's set these aside for a moment. Let's work out both arms together. Oh my God. It took that long for them to realize. And you'd think, can't they check on an app or something to see that you're there? That's crazy. Jeremy again, what up if you're there? And Top End. On the 1,000th hit from now, it's going to be 250,000. $41, $42. There's a church bell. It is 2 o'clock. We got a whole hour and a half to go. We might just crush this. The totals for today. 1,000 hits to go. That was like hit 75. That'd be 100. 900 to go. Jen, what up? Oh man. Unfortunately, I think you're on the stuck on the outskirts today. Jen, if you're there, just so you know, Thursdays and Sundays, they took away the subscription. The subscriber thing now is like, it's like $10 or something crazy. So to make it worth it, because people have paid. Thursdays and Sundays are now like super fan chat days. Just so we know, let's Thursday, Sunday. Try to make some kind of perk, since people actually like paid money for the path to $1 million here. So I think you can hear me. So I hope things are going well with your Amish situation there. For one, to start. Bam Bam, what up? I think I'm just looking at your picture. We've talked before, right? I apologize if I can't. Sometimes I can't remember. I need to get some duct tape for Bob, that's for sure. I'm gonna do that today. $190. Alright, that's 200 on the way to 1,000. When 1,000, where 1,000 will equal the 250,000 pit. Alright, Bob is coming apart. See that piece hanging off there? Definitely need to get Bob some duct tape today. Alright, so it's 200. Once it gets a little more cooler out, I'm going to yank the vines off the other side of this fence. Once they're done next door, I was saying I have to fix my fence on that side. So what I'll probably do is, I was thinking I could live stream it, because I'd just be in the backyard. I could live stream fixing the fence and hitting Bob. You know, I'm sure everyone out there would love, like I fixed my truck on live one time. And there were a lot of people that tuned in that were just like trying to give some helpful tips and tricks. It was an interesting live stream. Fixing my truck and hitting the dummy. That was back in the days of like when we were down in I think in the numbers of the 60s or something like that. The problem with this duct tape though with Bob is because he's kind of slippery, so it's almost like I'm gonna have to make a whole duct tape vest, or else it's not gonna stay. The thing is, it'll start getting rolled up, if you only put tape like as straps around his shoulders, it will eventually start to roll up and get into a knot, and then it really kind of sucks. That should put it 300 towards 1,000. We're just going to keep rolling with it. And after 250,000, I'm probably going to go to the bathroom. So let's try and roll through this a little bit more quicker. Maybe I should just go now. Nope. See, that's what sucks. That's what sucks. I got to do the dance. Go away. You don't have to pee. You don't have to pee. It's just in your mind. All right, getting there. Almost at 400. All right, I might just go to the bathroom now. Actually, maybe lose track. Maybe lose track of the numbers. So we'll if we get like 30 more in here, I know we'll be at 400. We're going to try a feature on here. That's 400. I'm going to try and pause the live stream where I will aim it at Bob. I have to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking water. Yo, nice. Boo the hurt. That was so long just now. Oh my gosh. I'm going to the bathroom, everybody. I have to go. I'm like dancing around. Bob, our friend, I would take the camera with me. But y'all don't need to hear the noises. back. We're back. Oh, man. Alright. My bad. Is anyone even still here? Oh, my. Hey, if you stayed, I appreciate it. That's crazy. Alright, sorry. I had to go. Oh, Jay Throws. Hey, Jay. My bad. I was in the bathroom. Thanks for the like. Poor Bob. You're right. He's such a good sport. Oh, man. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I was trying not to go. It happened, though. Oh. Let's put this somewhere where it's not going to be in the sun. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. Oh. Jay, thanks for the share. I was just sitting here, man, trying to hold it in. It was not going to work anymore. We're at 400 to write down on the dummy there. Heading on to the 250,000th hit is coming up here shortly. Shirley, I should be on again tonight too, just for the heck of it, because why not? What else am I gonna do? All right, but for right now, I think it's just us hanging out here. We're going to hit the 250,000, if you're still here when it happens, 250,000th hit. It's not going to be anything special. I don't have anything special to do for it. But we're going to be at 250,000 in 95 days. So that means we're behind schedule, obviously, because I would have to be like, there's 365 days in a year. So we're definitely behind schedule. That's crazy how that worked out. I didn't even take tons of time off, and I'm behind. It's days like tonight is not going to be today's special, or maybe we will tonight have it. Might be super fan only. So I don't know. I just want to have a thing where it's Thursdays, yeah, all day Thursday, all day Sunday. Super fan only. Try and make it worth it. All right, here we go. That onwards to 500 here. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. That probably nothing special. The highlight video today of this session is just going to be me doing the 250,000th hit, I guess. I don't have anything crazy planned for it. I might even just do this. That's the practice run. Ooh. I hope the picture quality's okay. It looked like the camera had it froze there for a second. If anything's wrong with the graphics, let me know. But I'm not I'm not in the direct line of the wireless connection. It looks like every once in a while it is actually kind of like skipping. Yeah, it'll be at 250,000th hit, everybody. Ready? All right, back to business. All good. All right, thanks for the feedback. It must be my camera doing the thing where it sucks sometimes what it'll do. You know, like it sees something like the very light colors on me from the sunlight hitting me, kind of interferes with it, and it tries to, I think, correct it. Oh! Oh, I thought that was corn. Jay, thanks for the corn. This should put us at 500. I kind of just estimate we're talking on chat, so it could have been more than that. It probably was. Jay, thanks for the corn. Oh, Boo the Hurt. You're awesome too. Y'all are all awesome. That was 500. This set is for y'all. We won't just dilly-dally around here this time. There's so much construction going on in this neighborhood. How do all my neighbors have it so that everyone around me is getting their houses worked on? I don't know if you can hear construction noise. I turned on a filter to try and tune out the noises. You're awesome too. Oh, Boo, were you here last night? I was showing all the gift money I used to buy like a tripod with 2 huge lights on it so we can stream at night again. So I do thank you for all that. That actually, I literally only paid a couple bucks out of my pocket for it to cover the sales tax, which is crazy. Call sign. Hey, if you're there again, what's up? Call sign. Call sign. I know. Probably stuck on the outskirts of town today, since it is a sub only, whatever you call it, chat today. Call sign, what up? That was 500. This set is for you guys. This is supposed at 6. Actually, you guys deserve a set of 200, not 100. Well, this will put us at 7. I think I have pieces of Bob in my mouth, the stuffing. Maybe I'll put some armor on tonight. All right, everybody, 700 for the Year Awesomes and the corn. I believe I can do this. Jay, if I can. Okay, I'm going, just so everybody knows, for one, effing thank you so much for that. Like I'm glad it's a good time because, like I say, we're just hitting the dummy. I'm glad it's a good live stream. I don't know why no one else on earth hit a dummy live online. So, Jay, hats off. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm trying to make it worth it. Thursdays, Sundays are gonna be like super fan only days. I got all those stickers in the whatever the club perks. Trying to find ways to make it worth it, and I should try and find also an alternative because I think that's expensive, like really expensive. A way that if anyone was just interested in like $1, $2, because it was only $1.99 or something like that, $2.99 for subscriptions earlier. I hate that they changed stuff. I got everything set up to have like a subscriber plan on here that was worth it. Now it's like they make it like we're hitting this thing with a sword. One of the perks is like allow viewers to pick the subject for a day. Like it can't be okay today. Let's go to the mall. Well, then I don't hit the dummy. I could take the dummy to the mall perhaps, but all right. $2.50 or $2.49 for one of these water bottles. All aluminum, man. These things are great. You just have to buy them like one time. They'll last you a long time. I've saved so many water bottles. I just fill these up and take them with me. I don't need a Stanley or a Yeti or whatever like all the pretty girls drink water out of. I just use this aluminum bottle over and over. The black one sitting here I've had for years. Let's do a shout out because I think some people here who probably can't use chat today. I don't want people to feel left out. What's up there, John Mack? Jay Throws, Buda Hurt, Johnny Thomas, and Zeke. What's up today? That's 700. So 300 hits, and it will be 250,000. Let's start getting there in case anyone has to take off. I just fill those water bottles up and take them with me. It's kind of cool too, because over time they kind of get dented up because it's thin aluminum, right? And man, like you get some battle scars on your, you know, if your Stanley cup would get dented up, wouldn't you be mad because you paid $40 for it? These things are $250. I actually kind of appreciate the battle damage. It makes me remember sometimes, like, oh, that's when I dropped my helmet and it hit it or something. Because that's what happened with the black one. It's about 50 while we're chatting. It's probably a little more. Let's actually go inside. Let's do something crazy, y'all, because y'all are special for hanging out. Do you want me to do a thrust at his face with a sharp? Do you think that would for the 250th hit? Been doing clap visor repairs. Oh, with Mo. Yeah. All right. Heck yeah. I wish I could. I can sew like basic sewing. Let's do it. Actually, here let's go get a sharp because it's gonna be a good experiment. Do it. All right. So with 200 to go, 200th hit. Because I'm looking at it, hitting him, a thrust won't necessarily be terrible. Where it's not, I don't hit him straight on like that. Which one are we going to use though? We'll use the tactical. Thanks for the likes. All right, this thing I believe will be good. Poor Bob is right. Oh, man. Parker, what's up? I know you can't hear me. I know you probably can't type, Parker. Let me tell you, though. If you're here, Parker, in 200 hits, we're going to hit Bob with a sharp sword to the head. A thrust, though. I don't want to do a slash, because what will happen is I don't need any... Look at Bob these days. We don't need any more cuts in him. We're gonna try and do a thrust, like between the eyes or something. We'll set the camera up so we get a good angle of it. Thanks for hitting that like button. Let's hurry up and get through these so that we're ready to go. You know what I mean? So we'll get up right up to 2,000. I'm gonna just do 199 right now. Parker, hope you're having a blessed day. What's up, man? Oh! Wait, did something happen? Maybe I missed it. Yeah, something happened. Oh, Jay throws the goat. We're on just 40, I think, just now. Thank you for that. Here we go. $70, we'll say it's 70. $91, $92, $93, $94, $95, $96, $97, $98, $99. Okay, now I'm going to do a set of 100. That is going to put us right at $999, meaning that the next one will be, the official on record will be $250,000. All right, let's get 100 in here. And we're gonna have to remember, I've not thrusted anything with a sharp sword for a while. I'm gonna take a couple just warm-ups. 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 50, 50 to go. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, so 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, everybody here, don't go anywhere if possible, because we're gonna hit this. Thank you for smashing that like button. Should we do it from over here? It's gonna. I need to have a really good view of it, but at the same time. All right, everybody, should we go? Should we go this way? Ooh, that's gonna be so far away. How about here? That way, if it comes out the back of it, I don't know if there's anything inside here. I'm not gonna hit it that hard. Let's do this. Okay, this is what we're gonna use. Just a quick test. See what I mean? I already dented the aluminum water bottles. All right. Is it better in here, over here, like this? All right. What do you think? Is this good? I'm trying to make this so it's not on an angle. I think it's better from over here. Sorry, it's like all over the place, I know. Alright, 250,000th hit coming up. Maybe we'll do a slice after. I don't know. Can we see it? Alright, here we go. 1 on 3. 1, 2. Oh! Right through the mouth. Did that look good, or was my form bad? Well, okay. Right above the mouth. Oh, geez. Jay, man, thank you for the... Let's just do one more. We'll get a side view. Thank you for that hot dog. The tiny hot dog. I feel like my form sucks. All right, here we go. One more. Let's see if I'm just gonna move this Jay for this one because that's from the side. All right. Thank you, Jay, for that. I think there's actually I think they're promoting the Tiny Dinies. Alright, here we go. Can we see his head? Alright, I'm going to try and get this out through the top of his head. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it got stuffed. But again, I was just doing a thrust. I'm just seeing how easy this is to cut. Oh no! Just that little tiny bump. Look at the side of his head. Jay, thank you for the goat. Oh, all right. I don't need to immediately shine this up. I'm just making sure nothing wet on it. So yeah, there we go. This is a really decent sword, I think. The crossguard is like kind of non-existent, but it's like a very modern looking longsword. So yeah, save Bob. That's a 250,000 hit. Okay, well, we can, I'm just throwing this inside the door so it doesn't get lost. Oh, a little bit of a teaser for the millionth hits are going to be hitting Bob with the sharps. So we saw what's going to happen to him. I tried to push it out through the back, but it didn't work. I can't wait to watch the replay. I hope it at least looks good. If I'm going to stab something with a sharp sword, the last thing I need is for people who actually have good form to tell me your form sucks, because it probably does. Anyways, 250,000. Let me write that on here real quick. We did two stabs. All right, time is it? We got a whole hour at least, everybody. So I guess we're just gonna hit the dummy a little bit longer. Actually, we're gonna do part one. All right, because tonight is gonna be part two, most likely. So part one, 250,000 hits, everybody. Yeah, yep. Bob, hopefully. All right, here's the thing. Bob's kind of beat up. I'm going to either buy a brand new Bob, which I hope we don't have to do. If Bob is so tore up, I might have to buy a whole brand new Bob, and then we're just gonna have two wrecked Bobs, or actually one wrecked Bob, because I don't think the one that gets sliced is gonna survive. Yeah, the millionth hit is gonna be a cutting drill. We're gonna have a cutting day around October 31st, somewhere around there too. This is my breakfast, a bottle of Coca-Cola. I have to say the whole word so this app doesn't get suspicious. There we go. Our water bottle has our first dent in it from when the longsword hit it. All right, it's onward to 300,000. All right, here we go, everybody. Thank you for the likes, by the way. We're gonna keep this over here, I guess. It's just a better spot. Oh, football ends at 4:30. My daughter just texted me. All right, hang on. Okay, I'll leave here. At 3:15. All right, bro. We got a new time limit. So now I take back everything I said. Don't have an hour. We're going till 3. Then I have to get ready to go pick up my daughter. Football ends at 4:30. It's the first football practice. She's helping the trainer do medical stuff. She wants to be a nurse now when she gets older, so she's doing like the sports medicine thing there, which basically means that she's hanging out with the football team, helping out the trainer. Neither of us have ever watched football in our lives. Yet here we are. I'm going to a high school football game Friday, everybody. One cool thing about where my other house is that I got is it's by the soccer stadium for a college. So I actually go watch the soccer games sometimes. Why is this not going? There we go. All right, till about 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, give or take a couple minutes. 250,000 hits so far. I was aiming. I had decent aim. I was aiming a little lower though. I wanted that sword to come out the back. We'll get some running hits on him though. I wonder how far that sword went in. I should have measured it. Anyways, whatever. Let's keep hitting Bob. Working on Heading towards 300,000 now. Oh, just a heads up. So yesterday's live would not, I couldn't download it because there's some issue with it where it said there's a technical issue, can't download the thing. So if anybody who's here, in case something happens where I can't download the replay, I will have to stab him one more time, like just off camera. But as is right now, that hit or those two hits are going to be 250,000 video, the highlight video. It's 50. There's an interesting bug over there we're going to check out here real quick. Alright, that's just my daughter texting me okay. She got the message. Let me see what this beetle looks like. That's 100. Oh, it's not a beetle. It's a berry. But there's a lanternfly by it that I just hit with the sword. I kind of have good aim with the sword sometimes. I cut a lightning bug in half one time. Amanda! Oh! What's up, Amanda? You know that sound. That's been my ringtone for text messages ever since I got off this app. Y'all probably know it. I don't remember what it's called, but there's an app, and it had all the Dark Souls. Thank you! Very good! It had all those on there. So cool that you know it. That's been my ringtone for ever since you could start customizing ringtones. Almost no one on earth, you know that sound. Almost no one on earth knows it, which is kind of funny. Zedge, that's what it's called. The app where I got that hello from. Ever since Zedge, I think once Zedge existed is when I first started using that ringtone. Very good. My left arm feels a lot better though using this shield today. I'm so glad I'm getting some use out of it because this shield was my secret. It was supposed to be my secret weapon as far as when it comes to thanks for that like button there. When it comes to pro fights, I wanted to have this thing just so I could punch with it, and it does not. My gauntlet does not fit in it. I should put a different handle on it, which somebody mentioned before. We talked about that in one of the lives. It's 200. I gotta get some cardio in today too. How am I gonna squeeze all this in? Maybe I should do a cardio stream later instead of a hitting the dummy stream. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna be online again later tonight either way. I might do cardio instead. I don't know. Maybe we can combine it. The thing I don't want to do is go do the cardio and then drive home and get banned because one time I kicked off a live because I was driving. Although the phone was sitting there, I was driving. The phone wasn't a distraction at all. I had set it so it could just kind of aim at me while I drove home. That was kind of dumb. All right, that's 200. That was kind of dumb. All right, that's 200. That's 220. OG Toast, what up? Oh, OG, we passed 250,000. We hit Bob with a sharp sword for the 250,000th hit. OG would have a good comment on later on. If I upload the highlight video, you see it, you can comment on my forum. We'll see if it was good or not. I haven't thrusted a sharp sword at anything for a long time, and I got him right in the mouth, or just above the mouth. The second one was right in the mouth. If you're there, OG, you can hear me. I got hit from this side. It looks a lot better. It's 300. Ooh, I kind of caught him. We'll count it. $340. More. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 400. Let's just keep rolling with it, I guess. $25. $70. We'll get some water after this. It is a good time to hydrate. It's so hot out here still. I'm not looking forward to being out here in the winter. I don't mind the winter, but when it's going to be like 5 degrees out, it's going to be an issue. I'm probably going to end up streaming inside a lot more when that happens. Just so we know. That's over. We did over 500 there. Son, bro! We're going to hydrate. Let me get this water. Let me write that down. It's another 500 to write down. Set our little buckler on Bob's shoulder there. Alright, let's see. Another 500. There we go. Can we see it? Kinda. It struggles a little bit in the sun, in the shade, when there's a contrast of 2 different contrasts on there at the same time. So we're at 250,500. And 1. I forgot. There's that 250,501. I don't see who's getting her. Someone's getting a roof put on around here. I just don't see. It's like one of the houses across the street over there. That's good. The neighborhood looks going to be looking good. I have to fix my fence now. Don't want to be the one with the ugly fence in the neighborhood. Alright. Let's get some more hits in. We got... What time is it? Another 14 minutes, everybody. About. We could go a couple minutes over. But I need to get a shower and figure out what clothes I'm wearing to this parent-teacher thing tonight. Plus, should I shave my head or not? I don't know. Yeah, Bob's not going to last too long with the sharps thing. Like, I kind of just barely sliced him, and we got a decent cut in the side of his head. The millionth broadcast is going to be fun. Actually, the Halloween special will be kind of fun because we'll be cutting pumpkins on here. I'll have my daughter tune in with me for that. I don't think we've had a daddy-daughter cutting water bottles and stuff like that session for a while. Okay. Let's get some numbers. Let's get some numbers up here. I need to get this somewhere where we can see better. There we go. Is that better? Someone getting flown out from the hospital. I always feel like I just keep moving off the camera. I'm sorry about that. Alex, I don't get it, man. I think this app just keeps us off the FYP. It's on to us. It has to. You know, at one time it used to actually put us into the F for you. There's how many people watching this app, and nobody's come by for a while. Oh, I can hear the squirrels in the background. So there's this spot where they jump from one tree to the other, and they're crazy for doing it. And you can always hear it because you can hear the wind flow through the leaves in the tree when it hits that branch because it dips down so far from their weight. You know. And they obviously fall off there. We used to have a swimming pool in the backyard, and squirrels would end up in the swimming pool. So they obviously don't always make that jump. That's like 280. Alright, that's 300 to write down. We're just going through it 10 minutes. Anybody got anything you want to talk about? Let me know. Final delivery has been completed. Oh man, a 30-minute drive back. Oh man, that's cool though. If you got all the deliveries are done at least. Delivery was like still if delivery so when my daughter was like 2, so just so you know, like I used to make over $100,000 a year. What do you call it? Lantern fly. I'll do this off camera. There he goes. Bye-bye. Okay. So just to say, like I was making over $100,000 a year when I had my own business. When my daughter's like 2, and that whole business went under, and I got a delivery job. If it would have paid enough, I couldn't for the mortgage and bills and all that stuff, I could not make enough doing it. But if I could continue, delivery out of everything was like the best job in the world I ever had. I woke up and my whole most of my business is online. It's a super long story, but I got kicked off of Amazon, and I used to sell like you know, like over $100,000 of stuff on there a year. And I'll tell you what happened. All these stupid countries, right? That I don't know. I'm just so used to hitting it. I feel like it gets me warmed up. So I'm not hitting it like super hard. You know what I mean? I'm not like this isn't too crazy. This is enough to keep get my arms loose. So we'll say we're like 310. So I used to sell stuff on Amazon, and these countries in Latin America would buy stuff from me. I would package them, mail them to like a third party who would repackage them to ship them to these Latin American countries. And every time, probably 80% of the time, they're like, I never got my stuff. And I was so sick of it. And Amazon would not let me not sell to them specifically, because they were buying it through a place in like Miami or Orlando. And I couldn't cut them out. So one day I woke up, I had like 25 orders to all these little Latin American countries. So I went in and I canceled all of them. I didn't have a reason. I was just so sick of it. And because I'd have to send them the same thing again. I was like tired of dealing with it. And then Amazon said, if I'd have only done it to a couple of them, I'd probably been all right. But since I canceled like 25 orders, they just like immediately banned me. I pleaded my case. They didn't believe me or care. So I got kicked off. That's how I lost most of my income. So after that, I was like, well, I'm screwed. Delivery was the best though, man. My favorite for delivery was winter. Winter out here is kind of brutal. And you know, I had like this big old 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram that I deliver stuff in. It was crazy. Like everyone could count on us. Yeah, it's just like this. I upload a video without a shirt. Oh, I'm in trouble. Amazon. So I couldn't not. They were ordering from a place through like Orlando or Miami or something like that. So like it was in the U.S. and I couldn't specifically block them from buying from me. So yeah, it was messed up. Anyways, we're at 310. We're gonna go for another like 5-6 minutes. It's 350. But yeah, it took a couple years, but I was up to the point where Amazon every day, like 180 orders a day would be like a slow day. I had times where I'd be taking like 400 things to the post office to drop off a day, which is just insane. I spent my whole life. I wouldn't be able to do this. It was a 12-hour. It was probably a 10-hour a day, 7 days a week job. But it's from home. I would just put on like the radio or music. I would sit there. I'd just work from home all day long. I could go to the gym. I could do stuff, but you know, like 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. In a way, I don't miss that. It's better. Oh, Jay, I didn't see that. The corn. This set's for you. This will post at 450. We're roasting some corn, everybody. Some corn on the cob right now for Jay. That was probably 50, right? Was that close? What did I say? Does it put it at 350? That's such a bad memory. How do I forget? We'll say it's 350. I think it's supposed to be 450. 350. I'm certain of it. I would bet $1 million it's at least that. Yeah. Hey. If I haven't said it in a while, thank you for your service. There's a guy we had up, a patient that we had up in the hospital who is over 100, and he said he was in World War II. He had to actually like lied about his age to get in it. I bet you guys have tons of hours. Like, and you kind of don't have a choice either. Like, I didn't have a choice if I took the time off. So here's a perfect example. The game, when Dark Souls came out, like, one of my best friends from growing up, he's like, man, he's like, you should play this game. And he was telling me about it. And the thing that caught my attention was the PvP stuff. Like, he was like, yeah, he's like, you know, I was playing the game, and then someone else just, like, invaded me and killed me. You know, I'm thinking, like, man, I was like, that's kind of cool. So anyway, so I started playing Dark Souls, like, loved it. So I played it for like 3 days straight, Dark Souls 1, and I got so far behind in work, it took me almost a week to catch up. I took 3 days off to play Dark Souls, and it set me behind it like by a week, which is kind of crazy. But that's how busy I was. You know, I could not take time off. I could. And we would, like, we went on vacation for a cruise for like 5 days. So I paused everything. I let people, like, in the real life world, like, not Amazon, know I was not going to be doing any orders. Come back. I said it like that I had returned on Amazon a couple days ahead of time. So I came back to being behind a couple days worth of orders. And man, like, I mean, I would just get crushed trying to fulfill orders. I made everything in my house for the orders. What the world? Just in time, man. Just in time to say bye, almost. Ha! We're going till about 3. My daughter texted me. Time is it? Yes. You know, it's perfect. Every time I start saying we're going to get off at this time, everybody comes by. What's up with the world? Yo, we're over 250,000. That's 400 to write down. The 250,000th hit, we used a sharp sword, and I tried to run it through Bob's head. The first time it didn't. The second time I kind of did. It didn't make it out the end. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that'll be tonight's. When I get off of here, I'm uploading last night's highlight. Oh, Jimmy's not going to be in the highlight video because there's a technical issue. I can't download the live stream, which sucks. But anyway, so yeah, last night's highlight video is I'm gonna upload that as soon as we get off here. And then tonight's, because I know you're saying 3 uploads a day, which I kind of usually do. So tonight's upload will be the 250,000th hit. We ran a sharp sword through Bob's mouth. He'll probably get. I can't now say fake sword. I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I'm gonna have to say I'm under close supervision or something. I don't know. Something. I'll have to make up some new disclaimer because I used a real sword. Yeah, check this out too. Yeah, right. I can't say fake sword today. It's obvious. It's not. So and then I see that cut on the side of his head. I just barely tapped him. I just barely tapped him. He's got a nice slice there, and then, now he has his mouth actually works. He's now that other kind of dummy because his mouth can open. Thanks for the like. Tell you what, I always give myself a little bit of a cushion since you just got here. Wait. A real fake sword. Folks. Yeah, you're right. Let's get another 100 in here, so we'll be at 500. Then I do have to get ready to go soon because I have to get my daughter. My daughter's at school, and I have to get there by 4:30. And with rush hour, it's going to take a while. It's going to take me an hour to get to her school, I bet. Let's get another 100 hits here, though, before we go. See? And that's just for you, What the World. You came by. Every time I say a training sword, yes. Maybe I shouldn't even mention it. I should just write 250,000 strike. I don't say hits because when I say hits, it actually bans me too. Something about the word hits. Maybe I'll just write 250,000 TH. I won't even mention the sword that it's fake. We'll just pretend like nothing's happening. I have to give it like probably 2 or 3 seconds in the beginning though. Just call it a training sword. You're right. I'll just call it. We'll just say training sword. Yeah. I have to burn 2 or 3 seconds in the beginning of nothing. Because sometimes too, if I just started out with something like this, I find I have a higher risk of getting restricted. Anyway, let's get 100 hits in here. And then I won't just shut it right off. I'll drink some water and we'll say bye and all that good stuff. How do I keep getting off the camera though? We'll be back on again tonight too, everybody. It's gonna be super fan only all day Thursday. I had 6 more messages from my new ex-girlfriend. What the world? I just didn't even read them. I woke up. She was going on and on about something. I kind of just deleted the messages. I want to block her. Maybe she'll just get the hint now. She knows that I left them on read and I just kind of deleted them. Oh. But yeah. Bob has a new mouth. He took 2 sword tips to the mouth today. I don't know how I keep getting off the camera here. Alright, we'll say like 20 to go. I'm sure we're probably already even at like 500 right now. Alright, and a couple extra. And a flat smack to the butt. Alright, so my daughter, her school is doing this thing where it's not a meet the teacher thing in a way. The pants! Oh, thanks about the pants. I would wear these pants to my daughter's thing tonight, but they're not ready for that yet. It's the first time I'm meeting all the parents at her new high school, so at a different day. I will no doubt be showing up to her school in some kind of medieval clothes. Okay, here's what we got. Today we did, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Well, we already hit goal. Ah! All right, here's the totals for today. That helicopter means someone is having some trouble because it's going to the hospital I work at. I work right next to my job. I mean, I live right next to my job, which is great. All right. Thanks for hitting that like button, by the way. What the world, I kind of copied your idea of like 20,000 roses, but I put 50,000. I wish it would just keep a total. So like, next time I could say 23 out of 50,000. Tragic, what up? Boo the hurt. I hope you enjoy it and have a safe rest of your drive. The grasshoppers in the field. Yeah, if they do, all the parents are really going to be wondering. I was talking last night about how at horse riding, you know, all the parents are talking about stuff, watching the kids, and I saw some big gold grasshoppers, and I started going and catch grasshoppers. I'm 46, and I do that. Oh, good. All right, glad to hear. All right, thanks for hitting that like button at the very end. I will be back on later tonight. We'll keep it super fan only chat Thursdays, Sundays. Trying to make it worth it. And we got a good bit done, over 3,000. So I will see y'all soon, or not, you know, depending on what your days are like or what you're doing, or if you feel like coming back. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna upload last night's highlight now, and then the 250,000th hit will be tonight. Before I go live again tonight. See, now I can put my finger in his mouth. All right, everybody. Yo, yes. And Mayhaven, if you're on before me, I'll probably be on after your usual streaming time. What the world? I'll try and catch you. Or Boo, if you're on later too, or however that works out. All right, everybody. Have a good day, safe day, enjoyable day or night. Jay throws, man, at the last second. I just might have to have a cocktail for you for tonight's live. Maybe we'll do that. It'll be an after hours adult drink marathon. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the gifts, everybody, and stuff. Much appreciated. I always say unworthy. I'm just hitting a dummy. Later. Catch you later.